On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony.
What is going on? Oh yeah. Otter gang, 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 gang. Woo! There it is. I think I gotta. What's going on, guys? How are we? How are we? How are we? What a day! Holy smokes, what a day, guys! I have some funny news. Mrs. Otter's laughing already. Are you coming to say hi? Come say hi to the gang. Come say hi to the gang. Look, she's come say hi.
Oh, hello.
She's got bananas, water. Look at this. Tea, water. How big is it?
How big is what?
How big is it? Oh! We're going to the moon. Big, girthy, green candle energy. What's going on? She's got her beautiful mama suit on. You can see.
See the bump.
Oh, baby otter. We didn't find out the sex today.
No.
The baby just wants to hide.
It's like this all the time, just like
Aw.
all smushed up.
Yeah. Aw.
Because it's got my legs.
It's got your long... She's got long legs.
I'm all legs.
Long jambs, as we call them.
That's okay. It's still healthy.
Thanks for the tea.
No problem.
I appreciate you. You're incredible. She's excited because today was a pretty busy day. So I'm getting allergy shots to get rid of my allergies. So went and I woke up, did the update video, went and got the allergy shots, then drove. We got a scan to see the sex of the baby. The baby is healthy. Didn't get the sex. Dropped Mrs. Otter off. She did some work. She writes on Fiverr. She's an editor, script writer. She does all that. And then I went, picked up the countertops for the kitchen. So we got countertops. Then I went to Home Depot, picked up all the baseboard, all the trim, all the casing, a couple of doors. So, and then I got home. I ate a bit of pasta. And now I'm here. So it's been a full day. Yeah, there's plenty of time because we were able to get you guys all that good stuff. We were able to get you guys amazing levels for trading today. What's going on? Good to see you guys here. Crypto Wanderer in the chat. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Alexandra G, hope you're having a wonderful day. Nick Musgrave as well. Otter Gang. Otter's in the chat, man. God bless you all. Thank you guys for being here. Andy Lee, what's going on? Melissa saying hello. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Sunrise 369, damn fine. We all love a good sunrise. Hope you're doing well. Much love to you. Merp90, hello. Chris Klein says, let's go, Otter Gang. Let's go. Tesla Man, what's going on? Sky High, no. Sky High, let's go. Gardening and Bugs, she says. Seymour Liddy Cabrera, what do you see in our group? I see otters everywhere. I mean, you guys showing up, man. You guys always showing up. What's going on, FOMO Sapien? Ty Malone, what's going on? Hope you're having a wonderful day. B-Team Crypto in the chat. My man, happy Thursday, Otter Gang. Wonder Bar, what's going on? Food Forest. Sheesh, so many people here. Crypto Storm, what's going on? Chris Klein, hope you're doing well. David Brumbelow, you've been watching too many TikTok videos. Oh man, I try to avoid the TikTok. It's like a guilty pleasure, but you know, scroll holing, we call it doom scrolling. It's not healthy. What's going on, Jeet Corp? Hope you're all doing well. I mean, amazing. So we got 1,000 people in our Discord. We keep on growing. I mean, I guess we're growers, not showers, even though we have a show and we tend to grow. But we keep nurturing this community, and this community keeps me happy. And it's so good to see Billy Goat Tails, Biomex, Walsh, Jesse. Ooh, that's hot. It's so good to see such a great community being formed here, forged in the fires of the bear market. So it's pretty incredible. I am exhausted, but I am here, and I will continue to show up for you guys because that's how we roll. Anything worth doing, you can turn on that next gear. And I'm hoping this is the same with fatherhood. I'm sure it will be. However, you can turn on that next gear when you need to, right? When you need to, because the gang sometimes requires a little bit of extra oomph. I thought this was funny. I don't know. I try to always start it off with a little bit of laughter. You know, so many of you guys here crushing it, absolutely crushing it. This dip is a gift. We've had a little bit of a push back today. I wouldn't say it's bull market's back on yet, but we have had a beautiful push up, and we gave you some beautiful levels today, guys. Beautiful levels in the morning, setting you guys up for success. Now, this is what I left you with this morning, okay? So what happened this morning? So you know, Kyle gave you the long from here last night. You came down and then you actually had the move. Okay, so Kyle did give you the long from here. I gave you guys the long from here. Okay, so they were both great trades depending on when you were coming in, right? This was last night. This was yesterday morning. So both great trades, okay? But I gave you these levels today, this morning. I have not changed my chart. So you have been able to know where the sell wall was to sell here. Buy here. You've gotten this buy level right here, okay? Beautiful buy level right here. You've gotten another sell wall right here that was given to you with a key level of support, okay? And now you've come back and perfectly touched another key level on the breakout retest. Guys, amazing. I feel like a fortune teller today, guys. I feel like a fortune teller because I've been busy. As you guys know, I've been busy, right? I've been busy. And we go into the history of the channel. You go into the TA, and we look at the levels here. And this was this morning coming into the sell wall, right? This was coming up into the sell wall with all the levels given in advance, okay? So as you guys know, this isn't a signals group, but we do give beautiful signals. Sometimes, you know, I let you know when I'm entering and exiting trades and what I'm doing a lot of the time. If it's a bit too risque or if it's a bit too quick, I won't do it. Sometimes I'm just scalping, right? So, I mean, come on, guys. This was pretty sick today. When I got home and I looked at this, I was like, damn, Daniel, you're giving some people some alpha, man. You give some free alpha every single day. And it was a beautiful day, right? It's a beautiful day. And aligned with some good risk management, you could have made a lot of money today. Look at this, boom, crashing down. That's a good old 2%. What about the bounce? The bounce came all the way up here, yeah? 4% gain on a bounce continuation. Oh yeah. And then a rejection perfectly off the high here. Like you wouldn't even have needed a big stop loss here. Coming all the way back down here. Another 3% gain. My God, coming back down here and we're pumping again. I mean, now I try to always leave my ego and, you know, that shit at the door because that's not what this community is about. We're a community that's traders helping traders, right? It's just when you get a day like this where your levels are so accurate, I think anybody who's sharing TA should celebrate it, right? Because we try to be as transparent and as honest as possible and try to show you guys exactly what we're doing, how we're trading, what we're doing. So it doesn't mean we're adding our leverage to our accounts of what we're trading with. It doesn't mean we're bluffing the numbers that we're making. It's very much straight up trading, no bullshit here. And I think that's the good shit. Right? That's what we want, right? If you're a new trader and you're coming into a community and you have people just I used to do this. When I first started crypto, I thought it was important to show you guys 1000x gains, okay? I thought it was instead of managing my leverage and managing my position and using leverage appropriately, I thought it was important for me to show you 100% gains, 400% gains. But you can see we're all winning here, guys. There's so many winners here. And I know myself and I know a lot of the people here, but we're winning here and we're growing together and we're making gains and we're helping change our lives, right? I think that's what's so important here. And Kyle put out a great video yesterday, guys. If you haven't seen it, about managing your risk, managing your position, using your stop loss. I liked how he used the terminology of using your stop loss as a budget, okay? Right here. So you guys go and check out Kyle's video if you haven't watched it after the live stream, of course, because, you know. But risk management, it all comes down to risk management. How many of you guys have had an account and pretty much fucked it up on one trade? Win, 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 win. Loss, loss. One bad trade, mega loss, F the account, right? I did that back in the day. Now I have a set of rules that I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Discipline, discipline, discipline. So it's very important. I mean, Brewberry putting on a clinic every single morning, teaching you guys, giving you guys free alpha as well. Amazing smart concept, smart money concept trader. There's so much stuff here, man. And it's really starts with you guys and posting funny pictures of hot chicks cooking and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I just saw. However, so the levels are working. The community is working hard, and it doesn't work without your guys' help. So I wanted to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? It's very important that I express my gratitude to all you guys, okay? Because gratitude is an attitude, okay? Gratitude is an attitude, and it is an action word. How do I show my gratitude? I show up for you guys every single day, okay? So thank you guys so much for being here. Bitcoin, we're moving, baby. We're moving. What's going on with all this stuff? So we got the halving coming up, guys. Now, I've been talking to Kyle, and I'm thinking we're going to do a halving live stream. Halving countdown, waving their arms in the air. Who do they think they are? So it's going to be tomorrow night. Oof. We're going to do on 420. You knew they were going to do this 420. Ooh. 420, eh? You think, put a 1 in the chat if they're going to push it to 420. I don't know who would be pushing or how the blocks are going to get, registered, but put a 1 in the chat if you think it's going to 420. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's coming tomorrow. But I'm trying to arrange with Kyle a live stream for tomorrow for you guys to bring in the halving, okay? To bring in the halving. Okay? To bring in the halving. Yeah, it's a great video. Yeah, it is a great video. Kyle's Investor Share video yesterday on risk management is great. Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. We love Kyle here. So looking at this, Bitcoin halving price history, yeah. So this year is going to be what? 65, 63, 62. That's quite a leap. This is quite a leap. I like this chart. This is pretty cool, right? So, guys, I think all this chart really spells out to me and should spell out to you is to hold on to your effing Bitcoin and enjoy the ride, right? Dips or no dips, right? 60,000, 70,000. It's not really about that, is it? It's not really about that, is it? It's about this long-term projection, right? It's crazy to think Bitcoin at $12 first halving, right? So we've had a move up. We've had a move up. Now there is some FUD going around that Gary Gensler, okay, Gary Gensler might be stepping down at the SEC. There is some stuff. I mean, if Gary quits, then we get a pro crypto guy. Ooh, I don't know, man. So Bitcoin up to $69,000 on the halving day, and on 420, right? 69,000 on 420. What do you guys think? Gary's just trolling. If Gary quits, that's bullish AF. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Now they did put some bonk drones in Dubai. Dubai's underwater, and yet they're throwing bonk picture drones in the sky. So that was pretty cool. There's a bunch of stuff going on around the world right now. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Binance license in Dubai. So let's jump into this price, guys. So multiple trade setups today. We gave you guys great predictive levels, okay? Predictive levels coming in, crushing those levels as well. So I hope you guys made some good money today, holding some of those longs that were given in advance. And hopefully crushing those trades, guys. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to do a top-down analysis on the corn, and hopefully we can find you guys some alpha and some key levels, okay? Some key levels in which we are looking to trade, okay? So what's the big deal here? What is going on with the Bitcoin price? What are we looking at? How can we trade this? What are we really looking to do? Where do we think we can fall to if we do curl over and bleed out, right? So there's some things that I wanted to really bring to your attention, okay? So the dollar is hovering below 106, okay? This is a good sign. We've seen a push back on the dollar. However, it has pushed up since, okay? So we're watching the dollar very closely because we know where it's located right now, okay? The dollar is a typical safety flight for some people, especially in those countries where they're facing heavy inflation, right? I don't think we're getting up to 109. I'd say that we have, some good resistance at 107 here. However, we have been pushing up lately. Also, another thing to look at, the S&P falling off a mofo, and the S&P has come down 5%. Okay, to its next support's another 5%, right? Bitcoin has come down, let's say 12%. So if the S&P drops down another, let's say 5%, right, to this next level, we could be looking at another correction of 12%. Oh, look what that lines up with. Just a little thought, okay? Just a little thought. So we could be bouncing. So 55,500 is kind of my bounce level if we do continue to roll over. Nonetheless, we got a pump today, so everybody's kind of happy. We're going into the halving. We got a countdown that is going on, and Bitcoin is on the radar of the eyes of the masses, hopefully. But really, is it? Really, is it? Do you think everybody is looking at Bitcoin right now like we are on a daily basis, checking the price? We're traders though here, so we make money up or down. A lot of you guys throwing ones in the chat think it's going to happen on 420, eh? So it doesn't really matter which way price goes for us. Up or down, we're going to make money. But a lot of us here are invested. I am heavily invested, right? I'm heavily invested. So you can see the middle class getting cut out. You can see Canada just raised its capital gains tax to 66% if you make over $250,000. They're doing that in the upcoming months, okay? It's crazy. You know what? And that ain't a lot of money if you make $250,000, but that could be life-changing money for someone who's in the middle. Are we going to get Weird Traders video? Yeah, let's definitely do that. Let's definitely do that. Okay? So a lot of people here, we're holding that, but then our countries want to tax us 60, 50, 40%, and they wonder why we want to leave and avoid paying crazy taxes, right? The leap. What's new? Have you guys seen some of these new candles? They're absolutely hideous. Time price opportunity. Absolutely hideous. How the F are you going to read this shit? I'm sure you could, okay? POC, value area high, time price opportunity. New candles, guys. Also got the volume. They're volume candles. So you got the fat ones are high volume. The skinny ones are low volume. You got these ones too. You can see how fat they were trying to sell it here. And then the fat recovery. You always got to keep your eye on what's coming up with all this stuff. But we can dive into that stuff. Come to the UK, I'll teach you not pay as much tax legally. I pay 30%. I could easily move to the UK. My grandmother is British, so I can get the heritage visa. It's a 5-year visa, and obviously Mrs. Otter is from the West Midlands. Okay. So the levels have banged today, guys. The levels have banged today. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy if you guys have been making money. If you haven't made money, well, stick around. We're going to make more money as the days carry on here. So let's look at Bitcoin top-down analysis. Also, guys, if you wouldn't mind, I would really like for you guys to put your altcoins in the chat. And if one of the mods, I think Nick is here, but let's give Nick a break. Sniper's Nightmare is here. What's going on? Maybe we make Sniper's Nightmare work, but he's always sniping out all the scam artists in the chat. Let's make B Team Crypto rally up your altcoins today. We're going to put B Team Crypto to work. And thank you guys, and thank you so much to my mods. When we hit 3,000 subscribers, we're going to do a mods only giveaway. Just so you guys know. And we're going to give you guys some USDT. We'll make you work for it, though. We'll make you work for it. Italian, British, Canadian, Ontarian. I'm a mutt, man. I'm a mutt. Absolutely, Mark. So let's get rid of some of this noise on our chart. Da 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 dong dong. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. What's going on, Lunar Beaches Crypto? Thank you guys for being here. I had Mrs. Otter suggests I drink more water. I said as long as it's shaped like a nipple, I'll drink it. I'm kidding, by the way. Anyways, we won't make nipple jokes. It's not nice. Not kind. We're kind here. Okay, so let's go through this, guys. A little bit of hopium for Bitcoin. Halving is tomorrow or 420. Okay, but I'm thinking tomorrow night. Okay, let's see what we get. However, we have had that big drawdown, 20% back to the bottom of this area. We gave you guys the long from 59,850. Okay, beautiful trade setup in advance. Things were bleeding out. Today, a little bit of recovery. Like I said to you guys on Wednesday, this is going to be a better end of the week kind of trading time because we don't have any kind of horrific news coming out, FOMC, inflation data, any of that stuff that we could actually fundamentally know what's coming, okay? So great couple of past couple days of trading, right? So looking at the 3-day, this is a positive note, right? We had this print yesterday. We are coming down to the zero line on our momentum wave. Now, I would love to see another 3-hour trigger. This would be so beautiful. So, the next one is going to be next. I would say if this was going to play out, it'd probably be next week sometime. Okay, next week, probably Wednesday Wednesday. So, a couple more prints, right? Making that come in on Wednesday. I would like to see the VWAP coming up to the zero line. Okay, this is the anticipation. This is how we predict the future with Market Cipher, right? Money is coming out. However, money above 15, right around here, is still bullish in my opinion. Okay, it's still bullish, and we are above that. Okay, it is coming out not too aggressively, but it is coming out nonetheless. So we have to be cautiously optimistic after this little bit of a rollover. However, if we are treating this like a range, like it looks like, we could be simply at the lows, right? And you can see the exhaustion wicks coming in at these lows multiple times now, suggesting a low for the range, okay? Remember, miners, after the halving, profitability is around $60,000, okay? Because it's at 30,000 right now, that supply gets cut in half, right? So if it's at 30,000, supply gets cut in half, it goes to 60,000. That's kind of like the make or break point for miners, which is a good idea for the long-term idea of holding that 60,000. Now, can we get a dip down? Absolutely, right? We do know we have some vector candles over here that could be recovered, right? And we are aware of that, so we'll be very cautious nonetheless, right? But looking at this, we can see that we are looking for that ramping to slow down and come back in on the money flow. The stochastics gap is getting wider and wider, suggesting we can get a push back up to the upside with a very deep anchor wave. So this, to me, looks like it could come, and then maybe we look for that second dip down, which on our charts would translate to probably something like this, where we push up, we come back and correct, and then we push off, right? So that's what we would be looking for with money coming back in. Now, the bearish case is that we don't do that. Money rolls over and comes down to the downside. We get this little push, but then we get a rejection, maybe an ABC correction, and then a push back onwards and upwards, right? We want to think of this as a range. I've also seen some analysts that I do respect saying this is an ABC correction, and we could be continuing to the upside, okay? I think it's a bit early to definitely assume right now, but we're definitely going to make sure that we're prepared nonetheless, okay? Do we have an altcoin list? Did I miss it, or am I still waiting for it? ARB in the batter's box if Alex has time. There it is. I found it. Thank you so much, B Team Crypto. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Guys, don't mess with the Granite Grappler, man. The guy will pin you and probably choke you out. We have a couple of guys that are like, if I ever have to like go to an event, I would definitely want B Team Crypto and Brewberry. Like, I bet you they're both like, Brewberry said he's like 5'10", which is still 5 inches taller than me, 6 inches. And I'm sure B Team's probably 6 feet tall. And both of them are like human weapons. So I just like to see the sicka pa, sicka pa, what the? And then like, yeah. Anyways, I'm glad I have friends in high places, which are most of my friends, and I love you all. Much love. So there's a bear case and a bull case, right? We need to be prepared either way, right? Can we come back and retest these? Absolutely. It's always an opportunity. However, the one thing that really doesn't sit well with me is the dump we've had on altcoins. If we go over to any of our altcoins, you can see that we are basically coming back to very, very bear market kind of levels. AVAX, Matic, not bear market lows, but very bear market. If we were to have another big correction down, the gains on altcoins would be wiped out, okay? Would be absolutely coming back and retesting that bear market high would be pretty detrimental across the board if we do have another, 30, 40% drawdown on any of these tokens. To me, would be kind of ugly, right? Look at Optimism, look at Arbitrum, look at any of these. We'll go through the altcoins as well, but for me right now, Bitcoin into Ethereum and Solana, then into high, medium, and low cap altcoins, right? We know the rotation. However, I hope, and I don't see a bigger correction than, coming back down like that 12 to 20% maximum. Yeah, retest this high here at 49, let's say 49,200, right? This high right here. I don't see anything lower than that. but don't hold me to it, because for me, I just want to have an idea of which way the probabilities are in on a long term to help me enter on the short term. Right now, we are still in an aggressive uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows, wanting to see continuation. Yes, we have come down pretty low here, but this to me is consolidation before continuing upwards. That's just how I see it right now. So we'll be patient and let market cipher and the price kind of let us know where the story is, right? We don't need to worry. We have to have an idea so that we can make sure we're not getting wrecked, but we also have to put the odds in our favor. And to me, the upside is where it's at, okay? Now, very aggressive downtrend on the daily, money coming out. VWAP's coming up to the zero line. We would like to see this crossover happen probably on the weekend. Probably comes up to the weekend, get the halving, flattens out, and hopefully it continues upwards, okay? That will be an indication of continuation to the upside. Going over to the 12-hour, just wanted to check here, and we have that crossover. Finally, the crossover of the zero line. This is crucial, okay? You can see we have been knocking on heaven's door, knocking on heaven's door, and we have finally broken through, okay? So this is good. Money flow is coming up, looking positive nonetheless, okay? So we got a big bunch of green dots down here. So anchor trigger wave is what we are looking for. We want to see that kind of continuation like that. You know, green dot, green dot, pushing our way up. But you can see the beautiful wick down that we did give the setup for to the bottom, and we have pushed up ever since, okay? Money is coming back in, which is a good sign, and you have positive posturing here on your stochastics. This is all looking better in the short term because we've had a nice 3, 4, 5% push today, which has been very helpful with price across the board, okay? Let's go into the 4-hour. What do we see? We can see a clearly defined downtrend, okay? Clearly defined downtrend here. And this is not the one I'm talking about now. So this one to me has changed. This one has now turned to this one, okay? So I got this one now. This is the one I'm looking at, right? Because we broke out of this one from before. We have broken out of this one. Where is it? There it is. So we broke out of this one, retested it, and pushed up. Now we look at this one. This is more horizontal and less steep, but we watch this one now. So we can see we got a new level of resistance for us to get above, okay? And that's okay. It's just another level for us to conquer on our push up. Now, what did I say this morning in the morning update video? I said the critical thing for us to do is get above these highs, okay? This is our numero uno target. We want to see structure getting above, putting a higher high in so we can ideally snipe that lower low. Otherwise, we're looking for a retracement, probably back down to these lows somewhere, and that could just be another lower low. Now, we did not get fully above here, as you can see, so to me, it's a bit of caution, okay? We want to be very cautious with this next couple of days because we can see we have come up, but we have been rejected, okay? So it's just very, very cautious right now as we speak. Now, overall, we are in that range. We want to see us get up at least to the $65,000 level, okay? So looking at the beautiful, beautiful volume here, you can see that right here we have a shelf of volume right around 65,200. You can see that shelf right here, and that's going to be the barrier to entry to higher prices. Now, you can also see that there are a bunch of consolidation wicks throughout this area, okay? There is lots of resistance here. So that's going to be crucial. We want to see a higher high, retest, and then we want to see it push through and hold that $65,000 level. That's going to be crucial for price to continue onwards and upwards, okay? If not, we look for the swing failure pattern down below and the continuation upwards as well. But also remembering we are at key resistance, so we could be looking for shorts. Now let's go into the 2-hour nitty-gritty, and let's kind of break this down where we're at. Okay, so where are we at right now? What are we looking for? We're looking for that push-up like I just talked about above here, flipping this to support and continuing upwards. Also, we are probably looking for a liquidity grab back down, and then that continuation upwards. We have a uptrend here. If this is lost, we can look for a retest and push back down. So there's many options, okay? It's just stacking the probabilities in your favor alongside with your oscillator and support and resistance and key levels, right? So what are those key levels? Let's get into it right now, okay? So trends are up. Areas are up, okay? So golden pocket rejection zone. We need to get above here. Where is this golden pocket being pulled from? Well, we go from swing high to swing low of the bigger range here, and we can see that we can actually make this a little bit smaller, just so that we know that this is a key level. Also, where are other key levels? Look at that coming in. We got a 786 level above that. So we have already touched this level. However, we can also be looking at this level as well. Okay, so we can really kind of set ourselves up. This is no little move. This is still a 3% move on Bitcoin, okay? So this is still an area of interest that we are looking for if we do come to the upside, okay? That's going to be crucial. We've had a bounce off of this golden pocket here, but we do have a new level now that we've put in the high, okay? So you can see the golden pocket is still here. However, we want to fully isolate it that way, and then we have the beautiful, beautiful liquidity that lies down below us here. So we have multiple levels now that we can look to trade from and prosper from as price has a reaction within these zones, okay? Multiple levels of confluence matched up with support and resistance. Let's pull it below us here. Okay, so we do have some extras added in here. I'm going to get rid of this one here. Right? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one here. This one to me is a good support level. They're quite tight together, but yeah, we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll look at this one as well. Okay, so yes, coming in here, we got key levels all the way through. Make sure to add these to your charts, guys. I share this every morning with you guys, but this is really where your guideline starts, right? And by doing this, we can all benefit together by using these levels to add confluence within our trades, right? And these levels banged quite well today, right? So let's see if they bang quite well into the future, right? So add them to your chart, use them as confluence. Also note that this is on Bybit, okay? So I do most of my charting on Bybit. If there's a difference between the price of Bybit and the price of your exchange, make sure that you calculate that, guys. Okay, there is a $30 price difference, $30 price difference between Bybit and BINGX. Okay, when I trade on BINGX, there's a $30 price difference. Okay, so when I have a price target of $63,895, I know to take away $30 from that in order to put my entries and my exits at certain key levels, okay? And make sure you guys know that as well. It's different on every exchange, and it definitely impacts the way of your sniper entries and all of that going forward. So that's where I'm at with Bitcoin. Right now we're going into the halving happy days. Nice push up, wanting to see price get above here. Overall, a little bit scary, bearish, getting everybody a little bit shaken up. However, one good sign is that we can definitely see that fear and greed has come down. We're hovering right around 57 right now, so that's a good sign. And we're getting the levels correct, right? So we're diagnosing the problem pretty well, and we're able to execute. Overall, looking at Bitcoin, we're up and to the right. We're up and to the right, and it's a magical thing to see how hard this thing is pushing. Yes, the money is coming out on the weekly, but nonetheless, I do believe that we are due for probably a sideways consolidation until July. Okay, don't hold me to it, but that's typically what happens after the Bitcoin halving. It's about 120 days to 140 days after the halving that you do get sideways consolidation before it starts to absolutely rip, okay? And we'll have to wait and find out, but that sell in May and go away could be a real thing. We won't be going anywhere. I love a range. You give me a range, I'm going to make money all day long, okay? So no matter what, we'll still be here. We'll plan for the future. We'll use the past to forecast our future and hopefully make sure that we're on the right side of the trades more often than not. Thank you guys so much for being here, getting into the chat. Before we get into the altcoins, My guys, oh my God, you guys are talking a lot, eh? What's going on, Lunar Beaches Crypto? You want to come on Sunday for a live stream? I am golfing Sunday, so maybe Sunday evening. Hit me up in the Discord. Maybe we can do a live on Sunday evening. Maybe we do market the weekly candle close. Let me know in the Discord what's going on. Wesley Vandenbrack. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Nick Musgrave. Alexandra G. Looks like a gift to me. Look at all you guys. Look at all you guys, man. Let's get into the chat. Let's get into the chat. Mark Dutch, hi. How's it going? All you guys are so kind to each other, man. Look at all you guys. Why don't you guys talk more shit, man? You guys got to keep me on my toes more. Look at the shout-outs, man. You guys are so nice to each other. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we have more Kung Fu Pandas in here. Nah, you're Kung Fu Otters. Don't get it twisted, all right? Oh, man. All you guys here. Food Forest. Matic wrecked. Yeah, Matic got destroyed. I was buying Matic quite low, so I'm still up on my Matic bags. All you guys are amazing, man. Thank you guys for being here. Biomex. All you guys, man. Everyone is amazing. Dogan, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Smash the like, guys. I mean, there's 121 here and 62 likes. We can do better than that, man. We got the best Discord in all of crypto. It's free. It's full of great traders. Seymour Letty, R.S. Miller. Look at all you guys, man. You guys are crushing it, man. I hope you guys are crushing the trades. And I hope that this community is helping you. I know it helps me. And it's great to see you guys all winning. Let's go over to Ando, and let's get through these alts because it's been a long day, but we keep showing up, and we keep making money together. So that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for being here. Look at all those. Look at all the Alex O crypto heads in the chat, man. You guys are crazy. Did Amy tell you it's probably mine? Mark Dutch, you're Dutch, so it's probably, I mean, as long as Mark Dutch, is it going to be a speed skater and really tall and wear clogs? And we got a deal, bro. We got a deal. So many of you guys coming through. So many of you guys coming through. It's incredible. It's incredible. So let's get into some altcoins. Ando. Looking at Ando. I think we need a little pump-up song. Like, I'm getting a little bit tired. And Kyle gave us a song to jam to. And he said, don't worry about the copyright.
It's time to rise up.
Let's party.
Like a phoenix from the fire.
Are we starting the Friday vibe
Every day I'm
early?
going higher. And
Let's see some otters.
Hey yo, I'm all about the crypto. In case you don't know, it's the haste of inflation, the crazy sweep on the nation. No baby, every blockchain and created the same, but the learning curve feels like a bullet to the brain. Let me enlighten you, let me enlighten you. React to the max and we'll turn to a fire. When you're down on your knees from the USD, we'll see you on the other side with the BTC. It's time to rise up, like a phoenix from the fire. Every day we're going higher, and we're riding all the way. We're gonna rise up, like a phoenix from the fire. Every day we're going higher, and we're riding all the way. What's the difference between a block and a chain? What's the difference between trading and DeFi?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ando. On to the alts. My guys, what a transition. What a great group of people. We just lost like 20, 30 people from the viewership. And guess what? We don't care. You know why? Because we make money. And the real ones are still here. They couldn't handle it. They weren't ready for it. And that's okay. We can pray for them. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looking at Ando, going through the alts. This is too good. This is too good. We're going to rise up. So, we got a little bit of a level here. We got a big, their loss. Yeah, exactly, Alexandra. Their loss. I mean, our gain probably, because we, at the end of the day, we don't need many people to have a good time here, okay? We would rather great, kind, loving superstars like all of you utterly fantastic people than any of the poison bullshit that's out there. There's one thing I don't like about the crypto space. There's too many effing idiots out there, man. Why don't you be nice to people? Why don't you be transparent and try to help people instead of being an idiot? Anyways, that's my rant. Let's look at Ando. Let's get through this, guys. That's a shakeout. That's it. That's the shakeout. We don't need people like that. Go and like and subscribe to someone else who's going to give you bullshit tokens and rug you. All right, looking at Ando, we got some key levels. They're all matching up. Okay, so all these levels are matching up quite nicely. Let me pull that yet again. Okay, we're going to mark out this one. Beautiful bounce here. We're going to mark out the top one here. So we get a little swapperelli here. Boop. Boop. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got 0.5 sell wall, golden pocket sell walls more appealing. Okay. And then we can get into it. Okay, so looking at Ando here. I'm not very musically gifted. I used to play the skin flute. Says Mark Dutch. Oh, bro, that's okay, man. I went there, bro. I went there, bro. Too soon? Too soon? Oh, man. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, man. I like spicy, Alex. Yeah, I'm Canadian, so that's as spicy as you're going to get me, where I tell you to fuck off. We don't need your help. We're happy without you. Looking at Ando, okay, this is looking good. A nice push up from the golden pocket here. Nice, beautiful bounce coming up to key resistance. So with Ando, you can see it had that run when Bitcoin was dumping. Then it corrected itself back within the range, okay? So for me right now, you can see a little bit of rejection. We got quite a big 10% gap here within this area. So now that we have bounced off that golden pocket from below, we're going to look here and try to get that key area down below. And look at that beautiful bounce yet again. So I'd be eyeballing this more of a buy level. This would be your more macro buy level down below here. But in the short-term time frame, I'd be definitely looking down here around 78 cents. Okay, that's going to be crucial for us for a continuation. Then you have your key levels of resistance in front of you and this downwards trend line, right? You can be more accurate with this downwards trend line, but you definitely want to see that sort of breakout retest continuation pattern. You're getting higher highs and higher lows. This 78 cents was really your lower low. So what you can do on the shorter term time frames is definitely look for this to kind of roll over, give you that double bottom and continuation upwards. Okay, you can look for that. Bullish divergence, right? With a, something like that. Continuation to the upside. But nonetheless, looking strong. But let's see it get above this 82.5 cent area in order to flip it to support and continue upwards, right? Your key high that you do want to take out is right above here. And that's going to be another key level right around 87.3 cents. Okay, so keep the eye on the prize. Getting above this next high is going to be important. Pushing up and onwards. You can see you're in a nice little uptrend here. pushing onwards, creating a new high. So taking out previous highs is important. Retracing golden pocket. So you want to see something like that where you are continuing upwards. So right now, no trade. Wait for a reaction on pricing. Wait to see what Ando gives you. But nonetheless, looking fairly strong in comparison to a lot of other things due to that that Ando real world asset pump. Couple blow off tops here, something to be concerned about, but you can see getting bought right back up here on the lower term time frames, coming below 70 cents. So anything below the 70 cents to me tells me that people are agreeing that that is a good buy level. Now that's not financial advice, but that's what the charts are telling me. Think I get Jasmy buy opportunity at the 1.5 zone ever again. $10 super chat from Night of Eternity. Let's go over to Jasmy and answer your question, my man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. $9 super chat. We have some key levels on Jasmy. You're looking for 1.5 cents, and we do have that marked out on our charts. Now, with Jasmy, okay, you have had very scammy wicks. Okay, so this is the opportunity, is that you have had scammy wicks. I always stress to have exposure and then a dollar cost average plan. So it's weighted. So you're looking at 20, 30, and then 50. And that 50 is to allocate either at your 30 level or a little bit below, or on your way up if you miss getting all of it at 30. Okay. So for me right now, that is definitely our very last level of support that I have marked out. We've done a bunch of TA on Jasmy, so I'm pretty familiar with what's going on Jasmy right now, and we had this aggressive downtrend that we are breaking out and retesting as we speak. So you can see here, when I pull this up, we had that aggressive downtrend. We made some higher lows, which is a great sign. Now another higher low here, finally breaking out of this downwards trend line, taking out these highs here. Okay, so the next order of business for Jasmy is to come back down and either test this area or take out these highs on the way up, and then look for a retest back down to this 1.8 cent area. So do I think it can come down? Absolutely. Anything is possible. However, right now, Jasmy's showing some pretty positive bottoming signals, but nonetheless, this is still a range, okay? This is still a very big range where you still always can have the opportunity of those wicks down, coming down into those crucial buy zones that you're looking for around 1.5 cents. So I'd be patient. I would get some exposure to where we are now, especially if you do believe that this has some tremendous upside, which I do believe it does, that you can set, get some exposure and then set a couple limit orders. My level above this is 1.65 and then 1.5 exactly. So you're looking at getting exposure, then setting some limit orders on spot that if you do get some of these scam wicks, we get a little bit of a sell-off, and then we get a bigger dump on the altcoins, right? And then you get one of these V-shaped recoveries. You're able to actually grab those lower prices, right? And we made so many of these videos on our way up for those limit order buys in order to capitalize on exactly what these are. So you set it and forget it, and you go to bed, and hopefully it gets down there, right? But that's definitely something that I would be looking to do. Who else thinks his camera is mounted on his wobbly chair? It's actually mounted on my laptop. So I have like a desktop replacement laptop, and it does. Yeehaw! And I get too excited, and then I just start, I don't know. I like to wiggle, okay? I'm pedaling down below, don't you know? So it's just me pedaling, okay? I swear. I swear. Oh, man. You guys are being rude, aren't you? You see this motion, you think Mrs. Otter is below me or something like that. Yeah. It's in pedo link. Oh, let's go over to Tau, BitTensor, guys. Okay, we get the joke. Okay. Oh man, so Tau, render, AGIX, BET, GRT, Tau. So Tau looks a little bit suppressed compared to all of those, don't you agree? So looking at Tau, it's looking to break out as we speak. So right now we're looking for a continuation, right? So you can see we have a very aggressive momentum here on Tau. Looks like it has broken out. So let's go from the top here all the way down. Yeah, so it has broken out of this downwards resistance, pushing onwards and upwards. Okay, most things are up 4 or 5%. On the day, you can see nice double bottom structure, money coming back in, not fully back in here on the 4 hour. However, we would like to see that continuation across the board on a lot of these. Right now, you can see higher highs, looking for another higher high quite recently here. Where's our resistance level? So we're going to pull from swing high to swing low here. We're going to mark out our golden pocket for a potential rejection, okay? Potential rejection within this area. And then we want to see continuation as well. So let's get into the 30-minute. Let's pull up this. This is beautiful, beautiful market structure. You can see this is a key level holding support, golden pocket, continuation zone. So if we do come back down, we would be looking to retest this key level of support just down below us here. Okay, so isolating price, really being patient with something like this is going to be key. You can see that we had that very profitable render trade over the weekend. Yeah, so macro and micro matching up quite nicely. So that's how I would isolate BitTensor right now, Tau, and look for it to get rejected up at this level, but looks very healthy, right? It looks as if it's making higher highs and higher lows to the upside. So I would expect a rejection back down and then that continuation up, okay? Some nice healthy market structure, putting the beautiful higher highs to action right now, and look for Bitcoin to really lead the way on a lot of these things, right? If we go over and we look at Bitcoin dominance, what is very clear to me is that we have pumped, okay? Make sure you guys are checking Bitcoin dominance, and then you go over and you check the ETH Bitcoin chart as well, okay? So a little bit of a rejection here. However, nonetheless, a breakout, okay? So you can see here a very clear breakout of this downwards trend, okay? Breaking out, pushing onwards and upwards, okay? Now you can see a little bit of rejection, right? So for me, then you go over to ETH BTC and you look for this to change directions, okay? You want to see this start to push the opposite, pushing down, right? Where Ethereum gets stronger, right? But you can see the definite pushback recently over time, right? So ETH BTC in a very, very downwards trend line, right? Very aggressive downwards trend line. Once this is broken, my friends, right? Once this is broken, we are going to fly, okay? We are going to fly on altcoins and many other things. But until then, we watch dominance, right? Dominance will be our indication of what is Bitcoin doing, what's the rotation into altcoins, and how to trade them, right? And where we can look to capitalize on all of these things. Now, this retracement is quite a gift, in my opinion, because it has given us a second opportunity, which I don't think typically happens, okay? And you can see that we are getting this second opportunity to actually get into some of these things that we can see have proven to move, but we missed out on, right? Have proven to move that we've missed out on. So you're looking for very bottoming structure here and continuation up on Tau, okay? Let's go over to Pendle. Pendle. I see Ando, Pendle, Tau, Jasmy, and Injective almost every single day, guys. So does that tell you something? Maybe you guys should pick it up. Not financial advice, but it might be a sign. It might be a sign. Lots of narrative, lots of people looking at these things. You can see Pendle here. Whew. That is ugly. This is ugly. No trade. We have our buy level here, and that's 12%, but it's still ugly. Look at the chop. That is chop. Like, that is chop, man. Okay? Chop, chop city, bitch. Wreck. So we got our buy level. We're chopping sideways. Consolidation, man. This is... For anything like this, pick a friggin' direction. That's what I would say. Yeah, like, oh, man. This is a great range. Like, a 5%, 6% range, great. If you're scalping, get into the 15-minute. Look at this. You buy and sell the highs, right? You buy and sell the highs so you can see, right? You want to position yourself, get out. Position yourself, get out. So for me, this is something that you can make a lot of money. Just, you're going to be wrong once. You're going to be wrong once. But using good risk management, right? I'd be looking for another long here, right? We're at the bottom of the range. We've had a little bit of a sell-off. I'd be looking for a long here. Stop loss, placed below this key level of support here, right? And targeting all the way up to 6.6 cents, right? And that is a beautiful risk to reward and a 15, 14% gain, depending on what you're looking for, right? So right now, Pendle, chopping sideways. We have our key levels. You can see them throughout the charts. So we need price to get above $6.15, which it hasn't yet. You've gotten up to the 643 here on one of these pumps, okay? However, golden pocket, 575 area, definitely looking for that push back onwards and upwards, okay? Let's go over to, we've done Jasmy. Okay, let's go over to Aerodrome. I've seen a lot of people, I think I saw, who was talking about Aero? There's one influencer who doesn't shut up about Jung. Is his name Jung? Jung. He's got like 1 million plus subscribers, I think. I think he talks about Aero. Now, what are we looking at Aero on? What exchange? Let's go on KuCoin. Aerodrome. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Well, doesn't look too hot, does it? We were buying Aero back at 2 cents. Let's take another look here. Is there something else with more? There we go. Let's look at it on Coinbase, okay? Very clear uptrend here. Is this getting broken right now? Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Up and to the right, okay? Looking good, okay? Looking good. Retesting of this previous value area here. Looking at Aero. Pulling this across. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you. You're incredible. Okay, so whenever I see volume such as this, okay, I'll mark out the little one below. I'll mark out the low. I'll mark out this big spike. Support and resistance. Whenever it's fat like this, you see how there's not really a until we get up here, there's nothing really distinguishable about this. There's little peaks and troughs. There's a high here and a low here, so I'm going to mark out that as well. But yeah, until you're back up here, your major resistance is here. Okay, so with Aero, your major resistance is here at 184. Okay, that's your major resistance. Macro long-term trend line, pushing price onwards and upwards. Okay, so for me right now, looking at this, you got something like this going on. Okay, this is for more micro, but And you can also see that we have had that breakout across the board on many of these alts where we've broken out of the downtrend like this. So now we adjust this and we go something like this, where we are looking for that rejection along the trend line, okay? Nice bottoming structure here, money coming back in. The one thing that's concerning me across the board is the chop within the money flow, okay? So cautious there. Let's see the daily getting bought up, suggesting that, you know, $1.50 on Arrow is a fair buy. That's what the market is suggesting, okay? Going to the 1 hour. Yep, coming up, tapping on this, looking for the breakout. Ooh, this could be bullish looking. This does look bullish. So let's see here. Let's go swing low to swing high. Let's pull out our area of interest. And then to the downside, I'm sure if I pull a fib from the top to the bottom here, we're going to get the same level at 184. Let's go from here to here. Look at that. 184 rejection zone. Okay, so a little bit above. That's good to see. So we got our beautiful sandwich here. We got our beautiful levels, and we're ready to eat. Okay, as we look at this. So you can see here, trying to push up, getting rejected off of this trend line. Okay, the trade is such as this. So you're looking for a retest back down here, continuation up. You're looking for possibly this to hold. This is decent support. I wouldn't say it's your main support. Your main support is 150, 155. Okay. You're looking for a long with it at this 160 to 163 area, okay? And then you're looking for a breakout retest at 173 and a rejection at 184. So how do you trade this? You look for something like this and continuation. Now you have multiple opportunities for a long, right? Where you're looking for this one here, you're looking for this one here. Or you're looking for a swing failure pattern all the way back down at the bottom, okay? Depending on what Bitcoin's doing, that will be kind of the indication of what's going on next. Now, short-wise, you could be looking for a higher high here, okay? Like this with a blow-off top. That would be a bearish divergence on your oscillator like that, okay? And that's what my short idea would be. It'd be a fake out to the upside, getting everybody bullish, faking them out, and you're ready with the trap there. You go short and you ride this thing all the way back down to key support. Okay, so there's a couple ideas there, and hopefully you can execute one or maybe even three of them. Who knows? But you got your key levels there, and you're ready to crush Arrow. What's going on? Retro Mike Tech in the chat. We were just talking about why I keep jumping up and down and bouncing around. And I'm telling you, I'm on one of those jolly jumpers, and I just can't stop. It's good to see you, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Much love to you. Looks like classic accumulation, says Zaldana. Yeah, man. XRP for your boy? Seymour Lady Cabrera, maybe. Brian Jung is his name. I knew it was Jung something. I didn't want to be rude. Yeah, he puts out some pretty, you know, they're very polished. We'll call it polished videos. And I'm sure that's what got him so many subscribers. You know, he's trying to bring alpha to the masses, right? We gotta love people like that too, because they all serve a purpose, trying to get massive adoption to pump all of our bags, right? Let's go over to ICP in the place to be. I see you, I see me, ICP. I had to go there. ICUP. Spell I cup. Did anybody spell I cup as a kid, as a joke? Put a 1 in the chat if you used to make people spell I cup out loud as a kid. We used to. ICUP. It still gets me. Maybe it's my childhood. Oh man. I need to grow up. Nah, never gonna happen, man. Never gonna happen. So looking at this big range, okay? This was AI driven on ICP, okay? ICP is like, we got AI technology, okay? ICUP too, okay? ICUP. So many people used to do that. So yeah, look at this. We are in a beautiful range, right? Longing the bottoms, shorting the tops, okay? So we can change this up a little bit here. but nonetheless, you pull volume across, right? We know that this was AI data. So what are we doing? We're getting sucked back up into the point of control right here. And naturally, you want to be buying the long or the lows and shorting the tops, right? So we want to just really understand that ICP is trying to have bottoming structure here and trying to push up to the top of the range. Okay, that's what ICP is trying to do. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. I'm going to bring this one up a little bit. Okay, so the top of the range and the bottom of the range, just really trying to do its thing here and chop sideways. The more it chops sideways, the more consolidation that happens within this range, the better, because it's putting in a shelf for higher levels. If it just goes up and then up, right, and it doesn't do anything to kind of create a base before heading up, you can guarantee when you return back down to this level here, you're going to fly right through it until you get to key levels of support. So you're not going to be developing good market structure on the way up, right? That's why we said we're at a very much of a falling off point on ICP because we moved up so quickly, leaving a big gap below us all the way down to key levels of support at like $5, right? So you have put in a shelf so that when we do go onwards and upwards, that if we do fall back down, we can find that support in the long run, right? In the long run. So highs and lows coming up to the point of control. I'd be looking for a rejection right now. You got the anchor wave coming in, right? You're putting in higher highs. You got a little bit of bottoming structure here. 4-hour money flow still not coming in fully. However, you can see a nice little uptrend here. I would be looking for it to come up to the point of control, get rejected, and continue upwards, right? That's what I would be looking for. Now pulling a fib from swing high to swing low, and you would see that once it gets up there, if you do get a retracement, it would be right into the golden pocket down below here, where you could be looking for a potential trade setup for a continuation onwards and upwards. The good thing about all of this is that we are making higher highs, okay? Clearly, this is the high that we want to take out, but nonetheless, you have taken out these highs on your way up here, putting in higher highs and higher lows, so you want to see that continuation to the upside. But if we do push here, we could be looking for that more macro kind of 1, 2, 3 onwards and upwards, really trying to get above these highs here, okay? Onwards and upwards, my friends. What's going on, Reaper? Hope you're doing well. Lunar Beaches Crypto. Them spell ICUP, ICP. Oh man, you guys are all spelling ICP, okay? ICP. Let's go over to Injective, okay? Injective has had a push. We were looking at Injective the other day. We were all like, yay, Injective's alive again. And we had a buy level for you guys. Perfect little buy level. Pushing up, coming back, retesting that upwards trend line. Nice, nice, nice. Coming up to resistance right now on Injective. So we still will hold this buy level down below. This is kind of our macro swing failure part for Injective. Now let's pull, let's go over to our 15-minute. Yep, we can track that momentum to the upside here. That's looking good. Let's pull this a little bit closer. Yeah, so that 126 zone looks quite nice. So that 26 zone, not 126. That 26 zone looks quite nice. Let's see here. Yeah, so that would be my ideal target for continuation. Now, if we do lose this little uptrend that we are getting currently, then we could be looking to come back and double bottom retest. Okay, the double bottom retest, in my opinion, is more likely than not. Okay, so we want to see that structure, that healthy bottoming structure where you've had double bottoms, lower lows, continuation, retest, continuation, breakout, right? And if we zoom out on Injective, we can see that we are in a big aggressive downtrend that eventually we want to get up to, break out, and continue onwards and upwards. Getting above this $30 is going to be crucial for continuation of price. You can see we've fallen below that level, wicked down to this support level, gotten bought right back up, pushed back up. Okay, you're seeing a little bit of a recovery for Injective, but nonetheless, we are in a downtrend still. So we want to see that downtrend broken and pushed out of, getting above that $30 area and pushing onwards and upwards. So right now, a little bit of patience with Injective. I would be eyeballing these two levels for buys around $21 and a little micro $26 down here. But note that we do have big resistance in front of us at $30. Okay, let's go over to near, far, wherever you are. Celine Dion coin. I can't help it. I'm Canadian. Hope Celine Dion is feeling better. She has a really rare form of throat something. It sucks to see, good people with illness. I don't like seeing anybody who's sick. So hopefully her and her family can heal and she recovers from that. Nonetheless, we also hope Farmer feels better as well. Farmer had the man flu, I think. So much love to Farmer. Hopefully he's feeling well. Looking at Near. Okay, Near has quite the backing towards it. I think they have a very good, strong AI narrative alongside with their tokenization and their token as well. I'm not a Near holder, so for me this is all unbiased, but nonetheless you can see here we are consolidating sideways. So what do we got here? Let's pull this across here. Let's isolate price as best as we can. We can see that we do have volume coming in at some key levels here. So if you fall, you're most likely coming down there. You got some wicks here and some support and resistance there. Let's pull that up with volume. That's a bit better. And we're at our value area of high. However, coming back over to price action where we're at now. So we've isolated price. You can see we are making a higher high currently. So that is a great sign. Let's go here, pull backwards, and now extend. Okay, that's an easy way to draw a trend line. Now, let's see. We've put in a higher high, so we look for the retest back down, continuation upwards. We can pull the macro kind of golden pocket for this area. That would be here, pulling this across here, 786 golden pocket bounce. So that would just be a double bottom within this area here. Now let's go from swing high to swing low. Let's pull that golden pocket down here. Let's isolate price this way as well. And then you can see our rejection zones clearly right here that we can be looking for a possible rejection coming back down on Near. Okay, Near is momentum is coming up. Money is coming up on the 4 hour. This is a bit better than some others. Anchor trigger wave, which is good as well. So for me, a little bit of a cool off and then continuation would be good for Near. You can see VWAPs probably coming down to the 0 line and then crossing back up. I'd be looking for somewhere around here when VWAP comes down. We want to see that, and that's where we're looking for the long, okay? A little bit of patience here with everything getting a move up today, okay? This is a great day. A lot of things have been moving up. Our levels on Bitcoin have been respected immensely. So overall, looking really good for a little bit of a recovery, a little bit of hopium, which isn't bad considering everybody and their brother and sister is quite sad, okay? Quite sad. Someone asked me to look at silver. I've never looked at silver. I don't know if I have the right silver charts here. I do have some steel. I have gold, and I think I have silver. So looking at silver, I think commodities in general are all up right now, right? You look at cocoa, you look at gold. They're all up. They're all up. So for me right now, they need to cool down a little bit. You can see people are going into risk off, risk on assets, trying to protect their wealth, right? And that's definitely, you can see that across the markets. There's a bit of a scare in the S&P right now, right? The NASDAQ's kind of rolling over too. So we're watching all of these things as well, making sure that we are, we got an ear to the ground, right, for the markets. XRP, last but not least, just because Seymour Liddy Cabrera, we want to see you get above this 54 cents on XRP. But nonetheless, you're chopping, man. You're chopping, bro. So you had your sell wall. Look at that beautiful sell wall. We still can extend that over here. And you have your buy if you swing fill below there. And then you got a beautiful range, man. Buy and sell, baby, up and down. And hopefully you catch the winner, right? You'll eventually catch the winner that runs, man. So keep paying yourself. Keep buying and selling the range and crushing it. I know you crush XRP, so you can just keep crushing it. If it's paying you and you're making money off of it, don't change it. Just keep perfecting it. So you got your buy level down here around 45.2, and then you got your sell wall at 52 cents. You really want to see yourself get above 54 cents. That's going to be indicative of a continuation to the upside. Guys, it's been a crazy long day for me. I am absolutely knackered, and I'm very... How do I feel about the 1 hour? The 1 hour, looking at market safer, 1 hour needs to cool off. 1 hour needs to cool off. You can see money is thick. I know you can't see my chart right now, but 1 hour, yeah, the momentum wave's getting quite high. A lot of things have pushed today. It looks like it wants to push off. This could be your pop off. If you're in a long right now, hold it. If not, I wouldn't jump in right away, okay? I wouldn't jump in right away. But guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for smacking that like button, schlonging the like button, whatever you do to that like button. Getting this out to your friends. Join us in the free Discord. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will see you guys tomorrow morning as per usual, and hopefully we can crush a nice Friday. It's the halving, baby. Let's get it. We're going to have a party tomorrow. Nonetheless, much love to every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Peace out.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto.
Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto.
Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto.
Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto.
What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes and these riders forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex though, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true.